Everyone, I went on an app called Whisper, and I posted in some groups, and I said that I am a 20-year-old female. I'm incontinent. I'm a little/mummy switch, and then I said, "Ask me anything." I'm just gonna go right into it. One said, "Perfect combo." That's not really a question. Look at this one. Hi. Right. There is a user called You Ain't Worth the Whiskey who said, "Hey, baby girl." Okay, I need to don't call strangers that. That is so uncomfortable. Don't do it. Like, don't call strangers by pet names. That is, no. Not responding. One says hi. Another says, a mom sounds perfect. I'm not really sure, I'm just gonna say a mom, because I don't know. And then some guy says, "I need a switch. I have been looking all over." Good for you. Hey, are you taken? Haha, you sound perfect. I have a boyfriend, but we are polyamorous. Yes. Now, I am going to be answering the questions that they ask, but I'm also going to reply to some of them, because the replies sometimes actually have questions. Oh, I got a nice question. Nice question, Anon. You could be my mummy all day. Well, thanks for the invitation. I will have to decline. Nice. Well, hello. Nice to see a fellow switch. Nice to see you as well. Even though I don't really see this human, because I don't know what gender they are. It's a new user. The name is Anon. Unknown age, unknown gender, unknown distance. So all I know about them is that they are in a BDSM group. What brought you here? Boredom. How did you discover your dumb sub-sites? That's actually a good question. My sub-side, I guess I knew about them since just forever, because I can remember thinking differently for like when I was very young. I didn't even know it had a name or it was an actual thing. But I guess that's how I discovered my subsides. I just explored it with people that I knew and that I trusted. And my dom sides, I don't know. I've always had a very dominant personality. Like, forever I've had a dominant personality. But I'm just going to be doing this so I have something to do with my hands. So I guess I always like in my real life, I take charge very easily, and I actually raised my brother from when I was like about 8 years old or something, and I guess when I explored my subsides, it was because I was escaping from always having to be in control of everything. But then I would not call myself dominant. I do love, I can enjoy topping someone in a scene, and I can enjoy being a caregiver, but I'm not a huge fan of like power dynamics where I am the top, because I don't really like to, I don't know, control. I want to care for someone. I don't want to control them. I think that's the difference. So I guess I discovered it when I have some little friends that I started a group chat, a kick group chat in last August, and I've made some great friends, and I guess I've just sometimes taken on a natural caregiving side. Like I just naturally take on the role. And recently I've been having cravings. Like I want to be needed. I want to take care of someone. I want to hug them and feed them chocolate milk from a sippy cup. And I want to do, I want to take care of someone, and I don't know, it's kind of like feeling the maternal instincts, you know? Getting baby fever, but actually hating kids. So, I don't really know, how does one discover it? I mean, I guess I discovered it in the same way that I discovered I was bisexual. It's feelings that I had, and I've had them for a really long time, and then I found a label. I found a label that fits the feelings, and major discovery. Yeah. That was a very long answer, because I haven't actually read a lot of these questions. So, yeah. Hey hun. Then, yeah, someone said incontinent, huh? I said yes, because I was assuming that was a question. They said diapers. I said yes. All the time. Yes. Pretty ones or plain ones? Now, I love the cute ones. The AB brands, many of them are adorable, and let's be honest, they work better than the medical ones. They're so much better. But they are so expensive. Oh. He says, oh no, hugs you. Do you go number 2 in them too? No, I do not mess. I do not enjoy it. I don't want to do it. Don't ask me to do it. I don't like it. No, thank you. Okay. Someone said, hi, can you be my mummy in a role play? No. I don't like role-playing online. It just makes me feel weird. I don't like it, and there are the stars and this stuff, and you do things, but you're not really doing them, and it's just not for me. I don't like it. It's not for me. Just, no. I would not mind playing in real life. I just don't really want an online dynamic, because I feel that this type of dynamic needs the kind of intimacy and trust that can only be formed when you meet someone in real life. You can't really form this type of trust and intimacy with someone you've never met. If you've met and then that person moves or goes back home or something, then sure, the dynamic can continue, but I don't really think that I could form that type of trust without ever meeting the person. But then the person says, oh, okay, could I talk to you? I'm a little boy and I'm feeling lonely. Of course you can talk to me. Don't be inappropriate. If you feel bad, then you can send me a message. If I'm getting bombarded with messages and I have 100, then it's probably not going to be easy. And I will be more inclined to answer if you just say something in a comment or something publicly and not privately. That would be easier, because sometimes it feels like when someone messages me and just says, hey, then I have to go in there and drag it out of you what it is that you're looking for, what you want, why are you messaging me? And that's a lot of work. So if you want to message me, go ahead, but please say something more than just hi. Just introduce yourself. If you don't have a bio, then tell me something about you and just tell me what you're looking for. Are you asking me to be in a dynamic with you? If you are, the answer is probably no. Are you looking for friends? Are you looking for advice? What do you want? Why are you messaging me? It's really hard to ask someone, hey, what do you want, without sounding rude. Someone says, hey, the guy who asked if I was taken says, oh, you. Oh. I don't really know. How do you say that? Okay, it's not. Yeah, no, that's not focusing. I've got a hello, and honestly, I have a pet peeve. I hate when someone texts baby talk. If you want to talk, if baby talk comes naturally to you, that's fine. But you know how to write. I think it may be partly because I'm not a native English speaker, so I have to kind of put in a little bit of work when I'm trying to understand what you message me. And when someone uses poor grammar, whether it's on purpose or an accident, I have to put in 3 times the energy to try to understand what you're saying. Because I honestly don't understand it when you don't write correctly. And it's a bitch. It really is. It's so hard. And it's so annoying. It's especially if I don't know you, then it's okay, you're a stranger, I'm not invested in this conversation at all, you haven't told me anything interested, and you're still expecting me to put extra work into communicating with you. I'm not invested into this conversation at all. It's not worth it. It's not worth talking to you to have to go through each and every message and try to decipher whatever you're trying to say. It's so annoying. Just please don't write in baby talk. Please. I feel like it's not about being like the grammar police or something. It's just that I have to put so much energy into understanding you. How do you find being incontinent? Is it medical or by choice? Okay. This is the second actual question I've got. It's not by choice. I would not choose this. It's difficult. It takes a lot of work. It's expensive it's very expensive. So, I mean, I guess, like, for a lot of people, it's a nice fantasy. Like, if you are very into the diaper aspect, then I can understand that it is a fantasy. And, but you also have to think about the practicality. You can train yourself to become incontinent. That is a possibility. You just have to destroy your bladder. But and I do know some people that have done it, and I know someone that wants to do it. Well, actually, I know a few people that want to do it. But you also have to consider that it's really hard to reverse it. It can be really hard. It's like what you're essentially doing is you're destroying your bladder muscles. So, if you wanted to go back and be able to control your bladder again, it would basically be like sitting in a wheelchair for 10 years and training by not using your legs at all for years. Then your legs don't work anymore, and then you want to start walking again. It's really hard to go back and try to train yourself to be able to use those muscles again. So, it's a struggle. Like, it can be humiliating, it can be uncomfortable, it can be painful. You have to really think it through if you ever want to do that. I would not recommend being incontinent. It's not something that I would ever want to do. It's really not. And the ABDL and CGL aspect, like, it's not the only type of BDSM that I enjoy. And being incontinent really limits all the other plays that I can do. Because I can't feel sexy while wearing. It's really hard to feel sexy and want to do that and explore my body in a different way. So you just have to really consider all the other aspects. Yeah, that was a rant. I've probably been repeating the same sentences over and over again without really noticing. But yeah, that is all the questions I have so far. And, oh! Nope, that was a heart, not ha. That was a heart, not a message. So, thank you. That was fun. I had fun ranting. Anyway. I don't know how to end this. I guess I can try the mainstream YouTuber thing, like, hey, subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Wednesdays and Fridays, and support me on Patreon. Jazz hands.